Hello and welcome to your MES lesson. I'm Claire. Today, you're going to learn the what, the how, and the when of asking questions with will. Let's start with what. What are these questions used for? They are used to ask for a promise or a prediction. They are also used to request that someone help you or volunteer to do something for you. For example, will you lend me a hand? Good. Now let's learn how. How do you use these questions? First, know how to conjugate will. If you want to ask about yourself, please repeat. Will I? If you want to ask about me, will you? If you want to ask about Jack, will Jack? If you want to ask about Rebecca, will Rebecca? If you want to ask about us, will we? If you want to ask about them, will they? It's very important to memorize this conjugation fluently before you start practicing Video B. Next, study your vocabulary. For example, will you miss me? Pass me that pen? Promise? Finally, to build a more specific question, you can use a time reference. For example, will you take his advice today? Or a prepositional phrase. For example, will you take his advice about dating? So finally, when do you use these questions? You use them when there is no prior plan or decision to do something before speaking. Most often, these questions are used to make semi-polite requests. For example, will you move over? Will you get the phone? Will you hand me my purse? Excellent. Now, let's review. First, what are questions with will used for? They are used to ask for a promise, prediction, or to request that someone help you or volunteer to do something for you. Second, how do you use these questions? You use them by knowing the conjugation of will and building a more specific question with the vocabulary. Third, when do you use these questions? You use them when there is no prior plan or decision to do something before speaking. Most often, these questions are used to make semi-polite requests. Well done! Let's move on to Video B to really practice making your own questions. Remember to keep on reviewing your vocabulary. I'm Claire, and I'll see you back here soon.